much more, and I wanted to start from Arsenal. Unlucky in the recent days with injuries because they lost Gabriel Magalhães, who's going to be out for a few weeks. Next scan will be on Wednesday in the upcoming week, and then they will clarify from Arsenal how long he's going to be sidelined. Gabriel Magalhães for sure out for the next month. Let's see if it's going to be extended till January, but we have to see and follow the situation. For Arsenal, guys, first point I wanted to clarify is about Bukayo Saka. We had reports of a deal done, agreed between Bukayo Saka and Arsenal over new contract. I can tell you that the agreement is very close. So I did a video in the recent days here on the channel telling you Bukayo Saka, Declan Rice and Jarian Timber. These three contracts are absolutely important for Arsenal and they want to get it done as soon as possible. Priority to Saka, then there is Timber, and then more calm Declan Rice because his contract is still very long. But Arsenal are working on contracts, working very well with Andrea Berta, coordinating everything. For Bukayo Saka, the agreement is very well advanced, is very close to being completed, is, I would say, at the final stages. The agreement between Bukayo Saka and Arsenal over new contract. There is still some point to clarify, still some detail to fix, so it's not signed, is not completed, but I'm not sharing anything negative here. I'm absolutely more than positive on this one. I think Saka will sign this new contract very soon. The agreement is at the final stages. Saka wants to stay. Arsenal wants Saka to be an important player for their project. So I don't see any issue. I don't see any problem. And I think, as I already told you earlier on the channel, that Bukayo Saka will put pen to paper and sign new contract at Arsenal until June 2030. So the agreement is very, very close. Then, during the international break, guys, from England, we had some reports on Lewis-Skelly eventually leaving Arsenal in the January transfer window, maybe on loan, to have an opportunity to play more with the World Cup incoming and all the rest. So, my information, guys, is that Arsenal, and with maximum respect with all the colleagues who have their own informations, but my information is that Arsenal at this stage are not considering an exit for Lewis-Skelly. Arsenal see Lewis-Skelly as an absolutely important and crucial player. Obviously, in that position, there is also Riccardo Calafiori, but Calafiori also had some injuries in the recent years, and so Arsenal don't want to face any risk of having players out and being in emergency situation in the second half of the season, in this kind of season, a crucial season for Arsenal. They want to win titles, they need to win titles, they can win titles, and so to let a crucial, important player like Lewis-Skelly leave in the January transfer window, despite reports on interest from clubs for a loan, guys, I think would be absolutely obvious to have interest from some clubs in Lewis-Skelly. He's one of the best youngers in the world, so it's absolutely normal and obvious to have this kind of reports. But in terms of reality, in terms of possibilities for the boy to leave the club in the January transfer window, let me say, I'm not aware of that. I'm told that Arsenal, and when I say Arsenal, is the directors, the technical staff, the coach Mikel Arteta, they all want Lewis-Skelly to stay and be a part of their project.
Gunners, I'll be completely honest with you. This batch of news leaves any supporter torn between worry and hope. First, Gabriel Magalhães' injury. That's a massive blow. There's no way to sugarcoat it. He's one of the pillars of our defence, a key piece, a player of character and consistency. Being out for a month, maybe even longer, really shakes the structure of the team, especially in such an important period of the season. We know the squad is strong, but replacing Gabriel isn't just swapping one player for another. It's losing leadership, physical presence, aggression and security. So yes, it's a concern. Now, Saka's contract renewal being described as very close is, for me, the best news of the day. This is the kind of thing that shows the size of the project. Saka wants to stay, the club wants to keep him, everything is in the final adjustments. That speaks of stability, ambition, and long-term vision. It's exactly the sort of move that champion teams make. And if the deal runs until 2030, even better, that's the heart of the team being protected. As for Lewis-Skelly, I'm 100% with Arsenal on this. Loaning this kid out right now would be a massive mistake. In a long season with the Cup, the Premier League intensifying and the squad being tested constantly, keeping talents like him is essential. On top of that, the lad has personality, technique, and the potential to become a starter far sooner than people expect. If the club decided to keep him, it's because there's a plan. And honestly, I trust it. Bayern and City are watching him? Normal. They monitor everyone. But Arsenal's focus right now isn't that, it's keeping our core together, securing Saka, recovering Gabriel and preparing Skelly for a bigger role. Now let's bring more updates on Arsenal's injuries ahead of the clash with Tottenham, including confirmation that one player will be unavailable. Mikel Arteta shares Arsenal injury update ahead of the North London derby versus Tottenham. Arsenal have the ability to field a strong lineup even with all the injuries, but the issues are still not ideal. Mikel Arteta has confirmed that Gabriel will be out for weeks, and that Calafiori has not trained with the squad yet after returning from the Italy camp. The Arsenal boss said in his press conference before the game, "Gabi unfortunately picked up an injury with the Brazilian national team and is going to be out for weeks. We need to have another scan. I think it is next Wednesday. We will have a time that is much more clear than at the moment." Regarding Calafiori, he added, "Yeah, he wasn't available. He's been carrying a few things and we had to bring him back. He hasn't trained yet. We have a session tomorrow. So we will see." Speaking about other injuries, Arteta said a lot of work has gone into getting the attacking players ready for the game against Tottenham, but he refused to confirm if anyone is actually available. "We put a lot of energy in the international break with the medical staff to try to bring them back as quickly as possible. Tomorrow we have another training session to see," he said. "That means we will have to wait until Sunday to find out if the likes of Odegaard, Gyökeres, Madueke, Martinelli and Jesus will make the squad." Hey Gunners, if you enjoyed this video and want to stay up to date with everything happening at Arsenal, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Here you'll get every win, every signing and every moment that could decide the Premier League. Let's go together. Come on you Gunners!